half scared out of my wits. I'd never been that afraid in my life. In fact, I didn't think human beings could be that afraid. My name is Terry Roberts, from Little Rock I come. I went down to that schoolhouse they tried to keep me from. I went down to that schoolhouse and this is what I saw. State troopers in steel helmets in the state of Arkansas. Now what? Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Kevin McCaskey.
Kevin!
It's a pleasure.
Great, good to see you.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Running a good shop here.
Oh, we're trying.
Yeah. We're out there looking through the window at the carpentry shop. Took me all the way back.
Really?
You know, when I was in school, it was required of all the males that we do shop, and all the women that they do.
Can you share what you remember on the first day you made an attempt to enter Little Rock Central High School?
I can share some things, yes. One of the things I remember is I was totally unprepared for the enormous amount of noise that I encountered. We had seen on television, crowds were, coming around Central. But the television didn't communicate the noise level for some reason. But as you approached the school, the decibel count went way up, and that was frightening. I mean, anytime you're with a group of people and there's loud noise, you wonder what's going to happen, because that loud noises usually portend that something's going to happen. Yeah. Oh, all righty.
How you doing, Kamani? All right. How you doing?
How's everything, sir?
Introduce yourselves, gentlemen. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Matheus.
Matos, how are you? And you are? Kimani, good to see you. So when I was taking wood shop, the mantra was, measure twice, cut once. Is that still true?
Yeah, that's still true. Like, measure choice, make sure everything is the right measure.
That's right. You know how I really learned? Because I measured once and I cut and it was wrong. My task, as I see it, is to model law-abiding behavior. How? I don't know. But the school board in Little Rock helps me out because they intend to desegregate one school, Central High. I'm eligible, I'm a high school student. So I volunteer to be involved with the 150 other kids who volunteered. And by the way, we were only the Little Rock 150 for a very brief time, because when we all went home and explained to our parents that we had volunteered, you could hear parental vetoes being exercised all over Little Rock. You what? Are you crazy? Well, because parents did not want their kids' blood flowing in the streets of Little Rock. Physically, they threw stuff at us, they threw words at us, and yeah, everything they could think of. Prior to that, I thought if you were ever that frightened, you'd probably just keel over and die. But I learned that fear can be dealt with. And I walked up to the troopers, and I said, please, let me in. But all their guns were pointed at the color of my skin. 1,000 National Guardsmen dressed up to fight a war, and that is why I'm late for school in the state of Arkansas. It was probably very different for each of the 9 of us. I sometimes think that we should think of us not so much as the Little Rock 9, but the Little Rock 1 9 times. For me, because of my own history, it was easy. I grew up in a household with a mom who taught me the power of forgiveness early. I accepted that in lieu of the alternative, which was to burn myself out trying to right the world by fixing everyone else. And I said to myself, I need new ones anyway. So that paid off. I mean, I'm still using stuff I learned. No, that's not the reason. I'm here because you asked me to involve myself as a consultant. I want people to wake up and understand that each one of us has a part to play in this drama we call life. No one gets a pass. But everyone has the opportunity to choose to be very much involved in what goes on. There's a quote, I think from Horace Mann, or maybe someone else, but could be Horace Mann, who says, we all have to become involved in the action and passion of our times, or risk the peril of being judged never to have lived. But the quote is essential, be involved or truly run that risk that no one will ever know you were here.